in particular, they are going to be invited to testify, and that will be under oath. So that's going to be very important. I also wanted to mention something about Fox Digital's piece today about this woman, Nakima Armstrong. So she's a primary organizer behind all of this, and she has made so much money. She's made over $1 million from meeting departments, getting from nonprofits. Every year she makes more money than she gives out in grants. And as long as there is money to be made, you will have protesters like this organizing and getting ready for San Francisco, Denver, or I actually think the next place is going to be right here in New York. That's what we saw with Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and when you have a mayor who always picks the wrong side, we're going to get screwed. And this Ice Watch thing is the new Black Lives Matters, meaning that, like, you get all these dumb white people to invest, and then when the fraud starts pouring out, they just move on to something else. I think I should be a lawyer. And I'll tell you what, the good family, the victim's family, would have an amazing lawsuit. It is so obvious against Minneapolis and the state of Minnesota because they prevented the police from doing the kind of crowd control that they would have at every confrontational event, some even non-confrontational. The police would always be there. They didn't even supply a crossing guard, and you know that was deliberate. That was deliberate. A better than average lawyer, and I didn't even go to law school. I barely made it out of DeVry. But if a lawyer can easily point this out. The local leaders did not follow protocol. She would be alive today if they had. So this was clearly a deliberate decision that sacrificed security for politics, and that created an environment for a high-risk, confrontational environment that ended up with a woman losing her life and it's a child losing her mother. See, good lawyer here. The lawyer then could say they stopped law enforcement from transferring illegals to ICE, so you had community arrests, which were, get this, in the community where then the protest agitation took place. You wouldn't have had that if there was interaction, and they didn't share the info between the local and federal and law enforcement, which also then forced them to do raids. Again, creating high-risk apprehensions, and, they keep saying, oh, they're making you show us our papers, and you show us, that's what you have to do if you don't have any interaction between local and state. God, this is such, I predict that her family, maybe her father, will file a lawsuit, and sanctuary cities should all think about this by not cooperating. They eliminate quiet arrests. You're done. She's got an 8-figure deal. This is me as a non-legal but legal genius.
All right, Harold, this is your court.